Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe number 4, the throne of redefinition. When we twist sin to look virtuous, truth to look hateful, and love to look intolerant, we become more like the world, and instead of being set apart by God, we set ourselves apart from God, and we redefine holiness and dethrone God's authority. Love is not the same thing as holiness, but love leads us toward holiness, not away from it. But we have to define love the way God defines it. Love is not acceptance of someone else's destructive behavior. Love is not promoting someone else's sinful ideas to keep the peace. Love is committing to seek the best for someone else and acting on that commitment through service and sacrifice. Love is putting the well-being of the other above your own, both now and in eternity. John 15:13 tells us, no one has greater love than this, to lay down his life for his friends. Our world twists the truth of love and turns it on its head so that we're not loving if we don't accept every behavior. We're not loving if we don't promote and celebrate sinful ideals. When we speak truth, that's hateful. And when we live boldly for God's glory, we deserve every bad thing that happens to us. We need to stand firm, church, in the truth of God's word and in the truth of God's love, because he first loved us. If I don't have the answer, where can I go to find it? And the reality is that the only way to guard against false ideas about God is to fill our minds with true ideas about him. And when we know what's true about God, then we can use that to determine the things that we're told that are false. But how do we know who's telling the truth and who's twisting the truth? Only by going to God's word, because only God can tell us what God is like. We need to have our guard up to learn to recognize when evil is called good and good evil, whether it's in a movie, whether it comes across our social feeds, whether it's reported to us on the news, or even whether it's preached from a pulpit. We cannot redefine what God has defined for us. Tear down the throne of redefinition and instead build an altar on the goodness and reality of God.